and we need to remove the spell and the false identity and the re-education system that happens against our indigenous folks. So we got. And when I'm talking about indigenous, we talk about the continent. Okay, so we all American here before we have foreign invaders that got here and re-educated us, created borders, stop us from coming back home. And ever since they did that, about close to 150 years from now, then we become stranger to each other. But in reality, we are one. And again, when we have the greatest civilization and greatest empire in the world, we were one people. It was no such thing as border because we were all indigenous and we all related. We all cousins out here. This is our home. This is our continent. We need to go back in our ways. We need to remember our ways. And that's what we're going to do here. And tonight, we're going to tackle some issues that's going on within our society. And all of them has to do with one thing: separation and fear. Because fear is an industry, fear is a business, and fear is a form of an energy, and fear also is control. And right now, if anybody here in America, you can feel it. You can go around the block, you can drive your car, anywhere you saw people, people avoiding high contact, and everybody carry that fear energy, man. You dig? Everybody. Because we are dealing in a time zone. This is the time of the golden age. This is the time of love. This is the time of great unity. And they know that. The power that be, or what you call the corrupt, parasitical elites, they understand that global unity means this is the end of them, because what they need is control and power. And us right now, we are bringing this energy. We remember, we become a member again about who we were. Okay, we run an empire here, and the empire, we all was together. We have the greatest empire the world ever seen. It was no famine, it was no poverty, it was all love, all connection, and we were thriving. We have the most and the best, the most advanced civilization, the tar civilization of our ancestors. Just you can only imagine. Till today, they cannot scratch the surface of what we were doing. What our ancestors was doing then, they still cannot replicate it. And all of it happened because the energy of the continent was one. There was no fear. There was no such thing as hate, even though people just always going to find some differences. But nevertheless, that was a purity of energy around this continent. Everybody have the need to eat. Everybody have enough to eat. Everybody have enough for security. It was no such thing of the fear of survival that we are going through right now. So the way the world is heading, the way America is heading right now, there's a fear for survival that is unmatched. Everybody's striving, fighting to just do it, just trying to exist. And this is where the biggest problem and confusion is. And we need to remove the spell and the false